This video won't be about drop spindling. It will be more about the fiber that I'm using for this project. And actually not exactly what the fiber blend is, which I can tell you, but more about story, why this fiber blend was even made. It's the middle of September now, and I'm still working on my last year's fiber advent calendar, which was from World of Wool. And on day 23, they had a fiber blend that was called Emmet. I have been drop spindling lately in the train on Emmet. I'm almost finished. It's 50 grams of that fiber blend, which is gray, brown, blue, reddish. And yeah, I have that much left to do. And I need that fiber off my spindles because I'm going away for a few days and I can't travel without empty spindles and new fiber. So Emmet is made out of 25% Shetland, 25% New Zealand, 25% bamboo, 20% South American and 5% viscose. World of Wool based this fiber blend off a film which was made inspired by the children's book of the same name, Emmet Otter's Jug-Band Christmas. And I didn't know that story before. And when I opened the advent calendar last year and read the really lovely description of World of Wool about this fiber blend and the film, I searched and I watched the film. The film is directed by Jim Henson, the guy that did the Muppet Show. It's also a Muppet movie from the 1977s, I think. And it's just one of the loveliest things I've ever seen. So now fall is coming and it's getting a little colder. You know, I have to start thinking about Christmas presents, especially for my mom, because she loves my knitted stuff. The story is about a little otter boy and his other mom that are very poor. The father died and the mother is a washing woman, and the son, Emmet, is doing just jobs around the community. And they live in a little hut, and it's winter and it's cold and they have barely to eat. And they decided to make each other a Christmas present, but to get the money to buy that Christmas present, they have to use the tool the other one is using for working. It's a twisted story, but at the end they make it. There's a lot of musicality going on and singing, and they're both very musical. And at the end, well, I won't give the end away because I really suggest you check out that film if you don't know it yet. It's lovely, not just for kids. It's just so heartwarming and well produced. The crafting, the sets, everything beautiful. The music, it's beautiful. It's probably one of my favorite Christmas movies now. The colors are based on Emmet's clothing from the film. That's why that fiber blend is called Emmet. So since it's Christmas basically in front of the door, and I need to get that fiber off my spindles, I thought I'm gonna knit some mittens for my mom. Last year for Christmas I gave her knitted finger gloves with fingers, green ones, and I think she would like the color of this blend. And you think, oh God, she already thinks about Christmas, but I do have to think so early about Christmas with my knitted stuff because I don't have time to knit all the time. I would love to have time, but it takes a while till something is finished here. So you got to be patient with me, with my knitting speed. I also don't want my knitting projects to become stress. I have enough stress in my life. I want the knitting to be soothing and relaxing for me. And I don't even want to rush my knits for a YouTube channel. So the one sweater per week thing you probably will never see here. But the pair of mitts in 3 months, I think that's possible. My mom doesn't watch my long form videos, so this video won't be a spoiler for her. She's a very busy woman and she just watches the shorts. Because she says, I have time for the shorts, you know, they go by in a few seconds and then I can do what I was doing. That's cool, so I can make a long form video about her mittens. I also think that fiber is very fitting for my mom because she was a single mom and I mean, our life wasn't that bleak like in Emmet Otter's Christmas film. But, you know, a single mom is doing her share of work. And there's some things that I can relate to in that film. So I think this would be a very fitting present for her with this fiber. I put the link to the film in the description. You should really check it out. It's very easy to spin too. It's really nice to spin. You can do kind of a long draw with it. Well, I do short long draws with it, but I could do a long draw with it. I just kind of like the speed of the short long draw. I like it, it has those blue tiny slobs in it, which make it playful. So the red in there is the bamboo. It might not be a very warm blend because of the bamboo and the viscose. Well, viscose is just 5%, but 25% bamboo. Maybe I do a double mitt with another yarn in the, as a filling, like a warm, maybe red filling. Red would work to this. All my 3 singles are finished and I will ply them now on the spinning wheel with my awesome lacy cape. Maybe you have seen that lacy cape before. I made it out of a carton box and use it for my spindles. Just put it through the holes. I love it. And I actually like it better than any other lacy cape. It works very well. And I don't even have to transfer the thread from the spindles to my hands or to a bobbin or whatever. So I'm gonna apply it from here. And look, that nice fetching hook I got from Wildcraft fits the fiber. Okay. Oh, I almost plied the wrong way again. Woo! All right. One of my single is finished. Gonna make a plying bracelet with this one, but I think they're about the same lengths. So now I came to the end of my plying bracelet, and with the leftover that's still on the spindle, I will just do a chain ply using that last loop I was doing with my plying bracelet. And now all the singles are finished. Let's put this on the niddy nutty. It's nice, I like it. This is the finished Emmet Otter yarn. I think it turned out really nice. I haven't counted this. I mean, I started counting when I was wrapping it up on the niddy nutty, and then I lost count, and then I thought, you know what, I don't really care how long it is. It's fingering weight mainly. There's some thicker parts, but it's mainly fingering weight. I don't really care if it's enough or not, because I actually have another 50 grams of the same fiber, but now looking at it, I realize there is more green in this fiber than in this one here. So I don't know if I will use this one too, maybe for another project for myself. This one's from my mom. She wants mittens, and I kind of want to mix it up with some non-handspun yarn. And here is the problem. Now I need your help. I have 4 different options what to mix it with. Check it out. First I thought I mix it with this beautiful Angora that I bought at a thrift store sometime. It's actually 95% Angora, 5% lamb's wool. I think it's nice. Then I thought this I would just use for the border as an accent. I should put in some other red. And then I realized actually this red fits better than the darker red. It's maybe hard to see on the video. And then I thought I really want this too, but then this red doesn't fit. So I thought if I just put in some other reds at the end, it fits again. So there's like 4 different shades of red plus that Emmet yarn. So that's one option. So the next option is this 70% Angora, 30% wool that I have from the same thrift store, which fits the slubs of my spin very nicely. And then I found also this to go with it, and maybe a darker one, blue. That would be the second option. Then as the third option I have white Angora from the same thrift store, which is also 70% Angora and 30% lamb's wool. And some white yarn. Gives my spin a totally different feel. I think it's almost the one that looks the most noble right now. It's nice. The fourth option, it's black Angora from the same thrift store. They had tons of Angora there. I don't have the tag for this, so I don't know the percentage of Angora in here, but who cares. This with some dark yarn and maybe an accent gray, maybe. It's nice too. All of them are so nice. Decisions. Tell me in the comments which combination you like best. Also, if you have a pattern from mittens, you know, with the thumb, that you think really needs to be knitted because it's so beautiful, let me know. I will check it out. I already have thoughts of what I want to try. I mean, I would improvise it with different ideas I want to try out long ago already. But I'm always open to patterns or be inspired by patterns. So please just tell me the name of the pattern and I will check it out. and let me know which color you like best, which color combinations. Once I'm done knitting my hoodie and all about the scale sweater, I'm open to start new knitting projects. So this will be definitely one that I have to start. This needs to be finished by Christmas. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see some other videos of mine, please check it out. And please check out Emmet Otter's Jug-Band Christmas movie. It is so heartwarming, loving, and heartbreaking almost. Okay, thank you, and I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.